The title of the album is Dormant Heart, and it was originally a lyric in what is now the title track, which was written in 2012. I think it was just before Monolith came out. And the lyrics were around not long after that. And but in terms of actually naming the album that, it was only like super last minute that we settled on that as the actual album title. I don't want to sound like one of those annoying internet conspiracy theorists, so I'm really struggling to make sure I don't sound a bit too crazy or cynical, but the older I get, the more sort of disillusioned I sort of feel with the world and stuff, and it's really hard there's so much misinformation, disinformation, whatever out there, to kind of know what's really going on, like socially, politically, or with the environment and stuff. So I guess I'm just as sort of confused as most people, but I guess it's more aimed at the outside world than previously. It was a bit more internally aimed with the lyrics, but yeah. We worked with Scott Adkins again, and also me, just because it's just from a convenient point really. So we recorded in Ipswich at Monkey Puzzle House. I always call it Monkey Puzzle Studios, but I just got corrected by Rupert, the guy who owns it, the other day. Which is a smallish studio there. They've had bands like Porcupine Tree and Cradle of Filth. And Scott had worked there before, and we'd worked with Scott in the past on not the last album, but the two before. And he's really easygoing, and we mainly just use the studio for drums. It's like a really big live room, and getting really raw, organic, natural drum sounds that sound good is really important to us. So we did all that with Scott. Scott engineered and produced the drums. I did everything else, recording wise, and then me and Scott got together to mix it. He properly mixed it. Now and then I'll say that we co-mixed it, and in a way that's true, but he was the one in the studio twiddling all the controls and stuff. So we sort of co-mixed it, more leaning towards Scott mixing it, and then Ackle from Tesseract mastered it, just because your ears get a bit too just disillusioned by all, and it was good to have a pair of outside ears for that, and he did a really good job. It's really punchy. It's probably our most intense sounding album.